Of course you can, Lou, but it might be a good idea to tell the union representative that, I mean, he came to me and he said that he'd heard there was going to be a lot of overtime on the Z-Pack assembler. And if this was so, then he wanted it all shared between the operators in accordance with agreements laid down with the union.
That is a lot of nonsense. I never said anything about extra overtime.
Well, I'm sure you didn't, Lou, but I mean, you can see how easily that a rumour soon becomes a fact of life. I mean, next time you want to use a few of the operators to help you save a few million for us, I mean, it would be as well to mention it to the union people first.
I don't know. It seems you can't lift a finger here without the union trying to stir up some kind of trouble or other. But if that's the way you want it, that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, well. Cheers, Lou.
You don't seem to realize there's a factory out there that makes things. It's not some stupid video game. It's the real world, and you are supposed to supply it. You ought to have a system where we can get supplies of aluminum blanks at short notice without being entirely dependent on whether the subcontractor is doing his job or not, or whether his grandmother has fallen off her bicycle. We need new systems of supply and means of delivery. Why don't you get some other truck company to back up our needs? Believe me, if we run out, then the shit will really hit the fan.
How about the second safety objective? You remember about the supervisors submitting reports and so on. Now, I had some of them, but not one for every presentation. You remember I reminded you?
Yeah, well, there's quite a bit of chasing up to do on that. One supervisor, you know, Giancarlo, he found excuses, and well, you can't keep behind them all the time.
Well, that's what you said last time. What have you done about it?
Well, I reminded him several times.
But Giancarlo clearly stopped you achieving this objective in full. Now, look, wait, Luke. I mean, why is Giancarlo behaving like this, do you think? What can we do to make him more cooperative?
Well, he's a nice old guy, really. But too nice. He doesn't like correcting people.
So?
Well, I have one idea.
Well?
Look, if we take him off the man management and we put him in charge just of the paperwork,
Right.
yeah, then we put somebody else who'll take over and run the people side.
Right, who is this somebody else then?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah,
Right.
You were right about him last year. He is very bright and he needs a promotion and is right for the promotion. I'm sure about this now.
Now, that'll be his first supervisory job. You think he'll make out all right?
Well, I'd put my job on the line for him, I think.
You would?
Yeah.
Now, what about poor Giancarlo? I mean, is he going to be upset we moved him off this work?
No, I think